Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Alicia Elizabeth and I am so excited that you decided to join me here today for another Fitness Friday. If you are a new viewer, hello, welcome. So happy to have you here. I want to encourage you to subscribe to this channel if and only if you've liked what you heard by the end of this video. If you are a returning viewer, aka a Thickie, how you doing? You look good if I do say so myself. Today we're going to talk about fitness and exercising, to be specific. But before we get into today's topic, I'm going to do a quick check-in with you. Last Saturday, which was May 8th, I weighed in and I lost 3.6 pounds, which was absolutely surprising to me because if you watched last week's video, I talked about how crazy that week was. But nonetheless, what the scale is showing me is that it fluctuates and different things can impact that. And so it's really important to have non-scale victories to help balance out sometimes when the number doesn't reflect what you believe it should and sometimes when it surprises you. And so going into my wins for this week, remember that this week is covering May 9th through May 15th. The first thing that I would consider a win is that I have officially reached 25 pounds released. If you are following me on Instagram, Facebook, or reading the content on my blog, you will understand that I have decided to be very mindful with my language concerning my weight. And so instead of saying I lost 25 pounds, which essentially I did, I wanted to be more intentional and to put it out there that I didn't just wake up one day and was like, where's the 25 pounds? I was very intentional about releasing it and what it took in my mental space and in my actual physical space to get to 25 pounds down. And so if you have not read the blog, you can find that at www.alicia-elizabeth.com, or you can go to Instagram and Facebook with the same handle and you can see the conversation there. So I'm super duper excited about that win. The goals, aka obstacles, things that I want to overcome within this next week is that I want to continue on my journey of being intentional about the foods I'm picking. This past week I did a brief Google search for foods that help with the slimming of your belly. I want to just put it out there that I am not self-conscious about my stomach, but as I am burning fat and toning, I'm also setting goals for myself. And so while I love my stomach, I want my stomach to be more toned. I want it to be just what I imagine in my head. And so I want to partner with this goal by making sure I am not only burning in my physical routine, but also eating things that will work together so that I can see results in that specific area. I'm targeting a specific area. And so I want to be more intentional with the foods that I'm selecting. I want to know what the foods do for my body. I want to know what the foods that I enjoy that may be having negative effects. I just want to know, like, okay, girl, if you're going to eat this mayonnaise, here's what mayonnaise does to your body. Or if you're going to eat this chocolate, here's what, you can expect from it. Just as much as I want to know what eating an orange a day will do. I think both of them are very important and valuable information to know. And so I find myself sometimes just randomly doing a quick Google search, like, what are the benefits of this and what are the harmful effects of this? And so the second thing I want to do is I want to be more intentional about the exercises that I'm doing. I have been working out consistently at this point for about 3 months. So I'm really excited about that. Really happy to share some of the things that has worked with me with you. But now that it's been, 3 months, I have a momentum. There's some consistency. I have a behavior in place. Now I want to take the time to educate myself to know what exercises I should be doing to get certain results and what I am currently doing and where it's impacting me. So if I'm doing, 100 sit-ups, I want to know that it's for my ab and my core area versus just doing it because I've seen it. And so within the next week, I want to be more intentional about carving out time just to do a research and to compare information from different sources, whether that's YouTube and blogs, just to see what the professionals are saying about ways to effectively work out, not just find myself, in pain all week, but really understand what I'm working out and what I should expect within what type of time frame. So let's get into today's topic. I want to talk about exercise because I believe that is the sirens and it's raining. I know this is super random, but you may hear thunder, so bear with me. But I want to get into today's topic about exercise because I feel like a lot of people in my community, in my sphere of influence, my circle, those that I can like reach out and talk to, they struggle with getting into a space where they want to work out. And so let me just say, I am really proud of myself for reaching a 3-month mark of working out, because the reality is, and I say this week after week, it is a win when I work out every day. It's a win when I work out 2 to 3 times a week, because that is not my natural desire. I did not come from a household that we valued going to the gym individually or as a family. I did not see my parents working out, and that could be for numerous of reasons. And so me creating a behavior such as working out goes against my upbringing, goes against what I want to do. Let me be very clear. While I enjoy working out now, trust me, give me a couple days to a week of no working out and I will have to renew my mind concerning going to the gym. So I just want to level set that yes, I have this consistency happening, but it came by way of doing some of the things that I'm going to share with you. So first of all, if you want to start working out, these are the things that has helped me. I am no trainer. I'm not certified. I am no guru. I am sharing my experiences with you. And last disclaimer, I want you to understand that everything about your health and fitness goal and challenge and lifestyle change starts here. Victory starts in your mind. And so it's not enough to change your foods in your fridge if you don't understand what the long-term goal and the why up here. Because what will happen is you will eat those things begrudgingly. It's not enough to turn on a workout tape and to start working out every day, because you will do it in a begrudging way and you will drag yourself into your workout every day. And I'm not knocking people who have to do that to get the behavior going, but I want to encourage you to introduce working out to your life in a way that feels like you are partnering with yourself, okay? So the first suggestion that I have, number one, is I want you to settle this in your spirit that this is not a chore. Working out is not a chore. It is a to-do list item, but it is not a chore. It's not something that you dread. And so how do I see working out as not a chore? Well, one of the first things you can do is start with something you enjoy doing. Prior to quarantine, I was going to the gym and I was learning how to use the different machines. So I enjoyed getting up, going to the gym, having this hour to myself, and also experimenting. It was like going to a museum. I'm like, whoa, what does this do? Oh, okay. Oh, right. Okay, little row machine. I'm having fun. That's me in my element. I love learning. It's like a kid in a candy store. And then on top of learning, I'm seeing results. And so now it's like, okay, let's keep going. You know, I'm hanging with the big dogs. There's people on the weight machine. I'm like, I got next. You know, just gaining confidence, like certain things that fuel my fire was happening. Then quarantine happened and I learned that the gym was a crutch, because if I wasn't going to the gym, in my mind, I struggled with still getting up to work out. Like I'm like, okay, I can't make it to the gym and I hate working out in the house. What should I do? So my first instinct was to get outside and go walking. Outside of going to the gym, I love, let me say that again, I love walking. Me and walking go way back to when I was in my mama's womb, okay? I love walking. Give me the right pair of shoes, give me a charged cell phone, give me some headphones, and baby, I will walk to the ends of the earth, because I just love looking at nature. I love having an opportunity to talk to God. I love being able to call my family and friends. I love being able to listen to things on my phone, like podcasts and books. Like I just can get down with walking, okay? When I lost that 60 pounds years ago, all I did was walk for 1 hour a day. That's all I did. And it wasn't because I was seeing it as exercise. It was just me time. So I really, really, really am a fan of walking. But the way you don't see working out as a chore is to find something that gets you up and moving that you enjoy doing. And then you commit to doing that for at least 30 minutes a day. So if you like dancing, maybe you'll put on a dance routine on YouTube, or maybe you'll put on a song, like a playlist that gets to 30 minutes and you have to commit to yourself, like, I'm gonna dance for 30 minutes because I love it, and the goal right now is to move for, like, you have to do that. You have to enjoy whatever choice of moving it is. So if you're gonna play basketball, if you're gonna ride a bike, if you're gonna jump rope, if you're gonna do yoga, if you're gonna dance, if you're gonna do Zumba, if you're gonna go running, if you're gonna go walking, you have to figure out something within the spirit of our choices, given that we're in quarantine, that you just love doing, that it won't take so much convincing for you to get up and do. And you have to see it as you time, okay? That's my first suggestion. Number 2, be honest with yourself. I remember when I got into the month of May, myself and one of my accountability partners, we were talking about, okay, what are we going to do next since we just finished this jump rope challenge? And so we were talking about running. And I said to her, I said, sis, listen, I'm not a runner. Like, I like runners, I admire runners, but if I'm going to be completely honest, I can't see myself running on the trails that I walk because I would feel like overwhelmed. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be taking in the scenery. I feel like I would be so concerned about my posture. I would be concerned about my breathing. And so running kind of feels stressful to me. And so I told her, I was like, I'm willing to try it, but let's be honest here. I don't like running. I love walking. So you can run for 30 minutes and I'm okay with having walked for an hour and we come out with the same results, possibly. But you have to be honest with yourself. So do not go into your fitness goal with the goal of doing something you would not enjoy. Now you getting up and Billy Blanks is like, let's go. And you're like who's hurting here? Billy's enjoying what he's doing. He's instructing you. You, on the other hand, won't fully burn the amount of calories that you could be burning, nor will you get the most out of the workout because you're angry about it. And yes, I do believe in, having to discipline your flesh, but that comes a little later and we will talk about that. So be honest with yourself, okay? Be honest with yourself. A workout could even be you doing your stairs. Like, I just recently, my boo recently showed me this, said something to me about it, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I kind of like this. But you can do a 5 to 10 minute warm up of going up and down your steps. You can jump for 10 minutes. You can walk your neighborhood for another 10. Don't see 30 minutes as having to be one thing. You can absolutely mix it up. You can dance for 10 minutes. You can do the stairs for 5. You can walk your neighborhood for 5. Make that the time that you call your friends, and then do the stairs again, or maybe come back and then dance for 10 minutes. You have still completed a 30-minute workout. But do not, I beg of you, do not go in doing something you hate because it will be hard to sustain, okay? Number 3, number 3 is be intentional about your plan, about your planning, I guess I should say. And so with this point, I want you to figure out a time that works for your life. A lot of people love that I get up and work out in the morning, and I'm like, I'm happy you like that. But the reality is, if I didn't get my workout in the morning, completing that workout in the evening is that much harder for me because I'm going against the grain of my teachings. I'm going against the grain of what my body is craving. And then by the end of the day, I have to muster up the mental strength and the mental capacity to remember my why I'm working out. So I work out in the morning because for me, it's a no-brainer. I wake up, I do what I do in the morning, and then I go work out. I have little to no obstacles in front of me preventing me from getting it done, besides being tired, possibly waking up late, and very rarely, because I don't like to go to bed mad, but very rarely, possibly waking up with an attitude from the night before. Those are the only obstacles that can really come when I'm trying to work out in the morning, and so that feels minimal. Whereas at the end of my workday, what I ate impacts me in my mood in going to the gym, how my day went, the work I have not completed at work, concerns with my students, my friends and family may have called, time before I gotta go to bed. That is a lot of obstacles for me to have to maneuver through and feel like get your entire 30 minutes to an hour workout in. So the mornings work for me. You have to sit down and assess what time in your day works best for you that you can commit to that won't be met with so many obstacles so that you don't have to have so many excuses of why it's not getting done. Okay? So be intentional, set a plan. There's a saying that's like you plan to fail or fail to plan. So be intentional, plan. Okay? Number 4, set your own benchmarks. One of the things I love about my health journey right now, let me just humanize the space. Let me level set. I see a bunch of beautiful women online, right? I love seeing people in their fitness go booty on boom, body on bam, you know, just all of that. Like, they're just looking good. And if I'm not careful, I can, like, I don't want to say covet, but I can compare and feel like I'm rushing my process. And so I'm sharing this not to say that this is something I struggle with, but everybody who's trying to get to a goal will see someone further along in their journey. And if they're not careful, they will think in a way that's downward, right? So my number 4 point is set your own benchmark, because it's nice to see people get to realistic destinations that you can aspire to. I love seeing people who do before and after pictures, and I'm like, okay, like, sis kind of got a body like mine. That means this is possible. Or, wow, sis had that body and this is what she's been able to, like, craft it into. That's encouraging. And so what I enjoy about my journey is that in my head, I set benchmarks for myself. I'm competing against myself. If you follow me on Instagram, you will see that as of recently, I've been posting this me versus me hashtag. And it's because that's my mindset. I don't know how long other people are working out. I don't know what people are doing for their workouts. I don't know, you know, I mean, based on my Apple Watch, I can see the people that I'm accountable to if they're working out. But when I get up to work out, I'm not like, oh, let me beat this person to my workout. Like, I am competing against me, and I'm competing against what I did the day before. So in my head, the competitor in me is like, okay, you did 15 minutes of jumping. Let's see if you could do 16 today. Or you did 15 all this week. Let's see if you could do 18 next week. Let's see if you could do 20 next week. I am constantly setting benchmarks according to my comfort, according to what my body can handle, and according to the goals I'm trying to achieve. I am not trying to do what this person is doing, because that means I'm putting down what comes with my body and assuming I can do what their body can handle, not taking into account how long they've been into fitness and training, not taking into what their body's capable of doing. And then you get frustrated when your results don't look the same, or you can't do what they're doing. So set your own benchmarks, because you will love watching yourself evolve as you work out. You will love being like, wow, like, I worked out for 7 days, or like, I worked out for 3 days and I asked myself to do 4 and I managed to do 4 by week 3. Like, that is a benchmark you set that you have to keep your word on, and that when you meet it, you're going to be so proud of yourself. It also means that you will begin to set momentum in place, because you're watching these little benchmarks. They're little right now, but the impact is major when you continue and you keep at it. And then number 5, make it fun. I put moving is just that. It's moving. So I work out in the morning and I'm wrapping up the video, and I play this song, and like, he says, of course I can't remember the words right now, but it's something like, you know, you toot it up, and then something like, it's like this, like almost like this throwing of the ball, but of course it's like they're talking about something sexual. And I was doing squats one morning, and it was like, maybe, I want to say it's like 4 o'clock, 4:30. So no one's outside. That doesn't mean no one's up. And so I'm like doing a little squat, right? And I'm like, woo, you know, kind of getting winded. And so I'm outside like, I'm like, what you doing, sis? I'm taking a moment from my workouts and I'm making it fun. I'm reminding myself, like, this is my temple, and I'm going to have fun while I am cultivating and crafting it into what I want it to become. It doesn't have to be a chore. It doesn't have to be laborious. It doesn't have to be something you do begrudgingly. If you need to take a minute because the exercise is getting too intense or you're winded, you know, you don't have to stand still. You can just be like, okay, I didn't know your body could do the Tootsie Roll. Okay, let me get back into it. You know, like, you have to make it fun. And so these steps, I believe, will help you become consistent, help you start, and build a momentum. So let me say that again. It'll help you start, build a momentum, and become consistent. It will help you enjoy the process. You know what I mean? After I did the Jump 30 challenge, I was just sharing this with someone. I thought that I would like take a break from jumping. I think I took like a 2-day break. But when I tell you, I just wanted to continue jumping, and I see the results of choosing to. like what in my last video about jumping, I was saying how I took breaks, and now I'm kind of at a place where I can jump straight through for 20 minutes. And so that is something that when I think about it, I'm like, that's a win. That's a win because I'm building stamina. I have momentum. My body is building strength to handle, you know, this mini amount of jump reps. Excuse me. And, you know, I'm burning calories. I'm still moving. And now I've found something that I enjoy that, like, prior to that challenge, I never even thought about jumping rope. And now it's a part of my daily workout. Like, even if I'm going for a walk, something in me is like, just jump for like 15-20 minutes. Like, just get your heartbeat up, burn some calories, get this full body workout in. I'm really learning that I'm enjoying stairs. I don't do it enough, but when I do it, I'm always like, this is a nice little, like, it's just nice, you know. But you learn about your body as you give yourself, you know, I take an inch. Okay, I like that. Oh no, I don't like that. Even like I began sprint running. I like that. It feels like right in my like safe zone. Like, I don't want to run, but I do want to kind of like sprint and then stop and then sprint. But essentially, when it comes to exercise, this is your temple. This is your body. So don't feel like you have to do it in a way that's harmful. Really take the moment to say, you know what, this morning I'm going to stretch before my workout, and I'm going to just say some affirming things about myself. You know, this temple is strong. This body is strong. I am able to exercise it. My limbs work. My legs, feet, arms, everything about me works, and it is still attached. And I'm not saying that to people who've had body parts, you know, removed, but I'm saying like things that you can just say to yourself while you're stretching. Like, I am not going to be harmful with my body. I am going to do things that, you know, strengthen it. I'm going to cultivate and craft, you know, my arms. I want them to be toned, and even though they're not toned right now, they will be with continued effort. Like, those kind of things to prepare you for going into working out. And to some people that's crazy, but to me it carries you through, and it reminds you that like this is not an overnight journey. This is something that I have to be patient with. This is something that I need to take my time in doing, and this is something that will pay off if I start and don't quit. Okay, I hope those tips helped you. As always, I love when you all comment. I love when you share the videos. I love that you're subscribing. Thank you so much. And thank you for rocking with me with my fitness journey. It is holding me accountable. It's keeping me encouraged. And I believe that we are creating a community of people who want to just be healthy long term, not just because it's summertime, not just because we have a wedding or a birthday coming up, but because we want to live long, healthy, sustainable lives. And so I'll see you all on the next Fitness Friday. Have a good day. Bye.